Good morning. I'm John McGinty, the rector of St. Matthew's Episcopal Church in Worcester, Massachusetts. And this is a moment spent with a cup of coffee and the daily gospel reading from the lectionary for this day in Advent, Wednesday of the second week. It comes to us from the 11th chapter of the Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to the crowds, "Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves, for my yoke is easy and my burden light." The Gospel of the Lord. These weekday readings, gospel readings for Advent, are hidden from a lot of us, and yet they beautifully deepen and round out the sense of what the season has to say and offer to us. These words are so familiar and so comforting and are used so often to offer comfort to one another. And how much we need that comfort in this particular Advent of the year 2020. Many of us, each in our own way, feel that our labor has become just a pushing, like that myth of Sisyphus pushing the rock up the hill to the top of the mountain, only to find it rolling down again immediately. And the burdens that we feel are many and heavier perhaps than we usually have experienced in our lives. In that context, our time, our place, Jesus says, "Bring that all to me, and I will give you rest." What's rest? It's that release, it's that peace, it's that letting go of that sense of being literally heavy burdened. It's allowing that burden, if only for a moment, to fall from our shoulders, to stop pressing upon our hearts. In exchange, Jesus offers us his yoke, his burden, which he says is light. I think for us, living in this life as human beings, that light burden, that easy yoke, is simply to care for one another. For me to put you first, and you to put me first, so that all of us might find our way together to the Christ who takes our burdens and bears them himself. Amen.